guys, Merry Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I am Julie with Nothing is Wasted Designs, 2 days before Christmas. Is everybody ready? This is the most ready I have ever been, I think, for any Christmas ever. I got presents. When did I start wrapping presents? About a week ago?
About a week ago.
Yeah, about a week ago. So I usually wait till Christmas Eve, y'all. So I feel like I'm ahead of the game. But I have this little snowman ornament, and I want to go ahead and paint him tonight. So let me take him out of the plastic. And it's not going to be too much longer, and we're going to be looking at Valentine's Day, right? I mean, one season just kind of goes into the next. But anyway, let me unveil this little guy. There's a heart. I thought he'd be kind of fun to do tonight. And then we got us a little bird. Well, I'm going to call this a snow girl because she's got like a little jacket or something on. All right, I'm trying not to make this go flying everywhere, y'all, because I have done that before. Come on in, come on in. Say hello in the comments if you're on the other side. Let me know who you are. All right, so let me show you what we have here. So this, I guess, is the brim of his hat. So we're going to need black for that. And, all right, let me pull this off of here. We've got his nose, or her nose. We're going to say her nose. We've got her nose. And then we've got just this little guy here. And, y'all, I love these little wood ornaments. They are so cute. I don't think I've been on since I gave the Santa and the Santa Claus pants and the Santa Claus jacket and the Santa Claus hat on a can't think of the words. Clothes hanger. It was really cute. I gave it to my brother and sister-in-law at our Christmas party. We had so much fun. I think this is one of the best Christmas parties that we've had with my side of the family for the first time in, gosh, many, many years. There have been a lot of things. We've had fun getting together and everything, and we always do, but I don't know. There was just something really special about this Christmas with my brother and his sister-in-law. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to get a brush. Let's see what kind of brush I want to use. I think I want to use, this one looks good. So we're going to get some white out, and I don't even know, I've had these for a while, so I'm not sure, I'm not sure if the paint is still going to be any good or not, but we're going to find out here in a minute. So what are your last minute items that you're doing right now? What is everybody doing if it's the last minute? All right, I'm going to do white all the way across the board here. And so I also gave my card partner, y'all remember that we used to play spades every Friday night. And since my husband has been taking care of his mom an hour and a half away, we haven't been able to do that. So anyway, but we still get together and chat on the phone. But anyway, so this year we haven't played cards, gosh, since probably March or April, y'all. It's been a long time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do his whole face. Hopefully I'll still be able to see the pieces. Ooh, this is kind of thick. This could be kind of scary, y'all. I better put some water in this because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to see where his pieces go. Oh well. That's what I'm always banking on. All right, let's see what we got here. There's his eyes. All right, hold on, y'all. I got to be able to see where the pieces go. And I'm not sure that I can see them. So that's not good. The paint is kind of thick. All right, here we go. We're going to just, all right, we're going to just wing it. We need to make sure that this isn't quite so thick. It's okay on the body, but I need to be able to see where the lines are on his face. And then we're going to do his hat. I'm going to go ahead and do everything in white, and then I'm going to come back and do the top coats on top of that. So let's see what we get. All right, I can see his eyes. I can see his nose. I see a snowflake. All right, we're good. We're good, we're good. And then we're going to get some black, and we're going to do his hat, and then it has a raised portion also. Okay, so just a little bit more, because his buttons, we got to be able to see where his buttons go. All right, this goes up here. I think we're good. I wonder what that is. What is that, y'all? All right, that's just a line that shows us where his hands need to go. I almost feel like I need to put some mittens or something on him. All right, I may need to get some more white, y'all. Let's see what we got here. So what's everybody doing? Are you decorating? Are you celebrating? What is all right, so we've got that. Let me see. All right, this is the black. And then we're gonna probably need some pink. All right, let me get this. We'll get some pink for his, oh, he's got eyebrows too. Okay, I see his eyebrows. And then we're gonna get his hat. All right. We're going to see what we can do here, y'all. I'm hoping that I'm going to still, oh, there we go. I can still see his face. That's going to be important. All right, and then I'm going to put this in the water. So, all right, so let's go ahead and we're going to dry this. We're going to grab some tape, because that's going to make it possible. Winter is here, y'all. Winter is definitely here. It was cold last night. We went to Busch Gardens Christmas Town last night. And I was on a scooter, so when you're not moving very much, it's a little extra cold. All right, we're going to put this tape down, and then we're going to start putting our little pieces here so that we can paint these. These are going to be red, this carrot nose, and then this little bird. All right, y'all, I think we're done with the white. Nope, we're not. I got to get some more white, because we need white for snowflakes. I need to pour just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and pour it right in here. More than I need, but we'll be good. So do y'all have any special traditions that that you do a couple days out before Christmas? We're usually hustling and bustling. All right, so this paint that comes with this kit is usually a little bit thinner than what I have right now, because it's kind of dried a little bit. But if you have little pieces like this, the easiest thing to do is to use some tape to hold everything down. All right, so let's see what we have here. We're going to go in here. I'm going to rinse this brush out. I'm almost out of paper towels, so it's almost time to fill that up. All right, we're going to go in here. We're going to get his buttons, or her buttons, I should say. I'm going to lift this up, move it over. And we've got some red beads. Let's do the red beads. is thick, thick, thick. All right, let's see what we can do. If we can kind of, all right, the only thing we need red is gonna be these beads. So it's a nice thick red. These are gonna be the berries. And then we have these little hearts. And I'm thinking we might want to put like some snow on these hearts. And then this is the last in this series that that I have. So when I'm done with this paint, I'll be able to throw these out. All right, so we got red. Then I'm gonna need some orange. So I'm gonna come over here to the orange, and we're gonna do his nose. Whoops, no, I'm not. Not using that orange because it is gone. All right, we're gonna do a bright, bright orange. All right, here we go, y'all. Go ahead and I'll stick it right in here so that I don't have to add anything else. All right, so this is her nose. Kind of, it's going to be a red orange because I have red in my there we go. And then we're going to do this beak here is going to be orange. And then we're going to make this little bird, he's going to be a little blue bird. All right, let me get some water on this to clean it off. And let's go in here with the blue. There we go. Just a little teeny tiny bit of blue. All right, here we go, y'all. This is going to be a little blue bird. And then I have a Posca pen that I'm going to use for his eye. All right, that's all we're going to do with this blue. Now what I want to do is I'm going to go in, and I have a little bit of dark blue. So let's see if this is dark blue or if this is black. This is all dried up. All right, so let's put a little bit of snow on this guy. Let's see, what else do we have? Green. All right, let's come in here with a little bit of snow. And we're going to put some snow on his feathers. Snow on his back, snow on his beak. He's just going to have some snow in here. Alrighty. I'm going to dry this. We'll do black last. All right, let's see. We're going to rinse our brush again. I want to, when the new year rolls around, y'all, I want to start playing with some watercolors. All right, I'm going to go get a little bit more white on here so I can go over these snowflakes again. And you know what? I have some, rather than use all of this, hold on a minute, I got an idea. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of snow on these hearts, some on the berries, a little bit on the bird, some on his beak, and then we'll rinse that. Do any of y'all like, how many of y'all like to paint all the way up to Christmas? I have been known to do that. One year I had plaster of Paris ornaments that I made, and I was painting up till Christmas Eve, y'all. All right, this is kind of a reddish color, but we're going to use it anyway. Need to get a little bit more orange on his beak. All right, and I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. I do not know if I'm going to be on tomorrow or Christmas Day, but I still want y'all to have a Merry Christmas. All right, so now what I need is I need something to mix green. What is green? All right, let's go ahead and do the green. We can get this out of the way. And we're going to just go completely over this whole part. And then we'll come back and we'll put the red berries on. And then what I want to do is I'm going to grab another green, y'all. Maybe a darker green. This is a holly green. Let's do a little bit of this in here. And I'm just going to put just a drop, because I'm not going to need much. Just a drop. And all I'm going to do is wipe my brush off just a little bit, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to offload with this. It's a little bit more blue than I wanted it, but that's okay, because we're going to just kind of add a little bit of highlights on here, a little bit of color. We don't want to mix it. We want to actually layer this. So I'm going to and I'm going to grab another green. I think this one here, this is Hauser dark green. So let's get just a little tiny bit of this. And as we add another color of green, all right, yeah, this is going to be good. I'm going to offload that onto my napkin. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just add some dark in here, and then I'm going to add some white also, y'all. All right, let me rinse my brush out again. Let me make sure I dry it off, and we're going to grab some white, and we are going to just kind of dabble this on here. Just to give us some variation. All right, so when we put these on here, we should, all right, that looks good. All right, we're going to move our berries up this way because the snow will be falling down. All right, so the last thing it looks like I need, oh, I got to do, all right, hold on a minute because I got to get something to mix this in. Ooh, I'm almost out of napkins. This is a little overkill, but you know what? I think what I'm going to do instead is I am going to, let's see if I have just a small piece of paper that I can put this on. Oh, I know what I'll use. Let's see here. Well, maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. So did everybody get all their presents wrapped? What's the biggest present that you had to wrap this year? Ours was pretty small. I've had some big presents in the past. A couple of years ago, we gave one of our sons a, what do you call the crazy thing? An espresso machine. And that was that was a big gift. All right, let's see. Go ahead and close that up. Close that up. I'm going to put a little bit, I don't want this to be overkill, but anyway. All right, I'm going to just put a dot of this in here, and we're going to come in here, and we are going to give her, I think I want to add some white to this, not quite. Just kind of mix this together. Just mix a little bit of this pink with the white. Add a little bit more in here just to get some shading. And then I'm going to come back and put some polka dots on her too. All right, let's see if I can do these two together. Okay, and this is what we have. This is her little, hey Sherry, how are you? I'm still painting ornaments. I been giving ornaments away, and I got more ornaments to paint, so I thought, well, I'd sit out here tonight and paint some more ornaments. All right, so now what we're going to do is I think I want to give her white polka dots. So this is her little jacket that she's going to be wearing. Let me dry it. All right, and now we go for the black. We're going to go black. We'll do the polka dots here in a minute. I'm going to go in here with a little bit of black. And we're going to do his hat, his brim. This is going to be the brim of his hat. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do his hat, the brim of his hat in black. And then we're going to do his buttons. Y'all wait till we put all this together. It is going to be so cute. I have had so much fun with these little ornaments this year. I canceled my subscription. It's a subscription with Lilac Lane DIY. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm going to do his hat. Let's see what we got here. How's your sister doing, Sherry? How did things go for her? Oh, thanks for sprinkling me out there. All right, so we're going to come up here and we're going to give this guy his hat. I hope things went well for her. All right, here we go. I'm going to take and just make sure, remember that you want to make sure that you have enough paint. My son, who's in town from the West Coast, whoops, he and I went out to lunch today. We went to a barbecue place that's right up the street from us. Oh my gosh. I will have to say, hands down, this is the best barbecue chicken or smoked chicken I have ever eaten. It was moist because they used dark and white meat, and I don't know, they put some kind of spices on it that it was amazing. All right, I think I have everything. The only thing I don't have are the polka dots. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean my brush out. Good. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that it went better than expected. All right, so last thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here with some white, and I'm going to go ahead and do the polka dots before I put the charcoal on. We're going to give her some polka dots on her, and I'm going to do some hanging off the edge because polka dots do that. And we're going to give them different sizes by putting the pin down at different times. All right, and then like I said, we're going to go some off the edge. Oops, that one was kind of big. Okay, I think we got our polka dots. So let me wipe that off. We're going to let that dry. Give it a little bit of a dry. And then we're going to start putting it together. We'll probably put some snow on on her. Let me get my glue out. I'm going to use premium wood glue Fast set time, stronger than wood, water cleanup. That's what we're using. You know, I just thought about it. I probably should have put a different color for her polka dots because it kind of looks like snow, but that's okay. All right, let me go in here with my popsicle sticks. If I have any little ones left. It doesn't look like I do. I need to get some more little ones, y'all. Okay, here we go. We're going to go with the big guy. All right, so let me see where this is going to fit. This is going to fit right in here. All right, so here we go. Let's get this on first. I probably need a better something to do the back of this, but I can't ever get this glue to squirt out. All right, here we go, y'all. I think this is going to be cute. Seems like she needs a scarf or something, but it didn't come with a scarf. All right. Let's bring that up there. I think that needs to come up. All right, so here we go. This is her little jacket. She's cold. Whoops, it went down. All right, hang on. All right, so I'm going to leave that there, and then we're going to come in here, and we're going to give her a brim to her hat. I'm saying it's a her. It might, because she's wearing pink polka dots. All right, and we're going to put this right on here. Yeah, he definitely needs some snow on his hat, I think. This is going to be cute. All right, so how about if we're going to put these berries on the mistletoe or whatever we have here. Oops. I don't want that to happen, but that's okay. It'll clean up. All right, we're going to put this on here. And this is going to go on the brim of his hat. Oh, I should have made those berries. Well, no, the berries needed to be red. All right, so there we have that. And we've got a little bird that goes on here. Bird's going to go right here on the hat. Alrighty, now we need our snowflakes. Actually, let's do our buttons next. Let's do our buttons, and then we can fill in for the snowflakes afterwards. Yeah, I gave my card partner a snowman. She loves snowman, and one of the ornaments that I made was a really cute one. I gave it to her and she loved it. And then I also gave her the snowman that I painted. We went out, you know, we've known each other for years, and we both, you know, have eaten healthy and you know, kind of limited, restricted diets and everything. And it didn't dawn on me until, I guess, was it last night? Yeah, I said, no, it was the night before last. I said, I'm going to ask you to do something I've never asked you to do. And anyway, long story short, we went and we got an ice cream together. We've known each other for maybe 20 years, and we have never gone out for ice cream together. But we did last night. No, 2 nights ago. So that was fun. All right, here we go. We're putting the nose on here now. Here goes the nose, and then we'll get the eyes on here. and a smile. All right, and then I have to see, where do I want the snowflakes to go? Maybe one there. I think we want one up on the top too, y'all, don't we? I think so. All right, so here we go. And then I have I think I'm going to use a Posca pen. Ooh, that's a lot. To do the eyes and the mouth. Oops. So hold on. Kind of got a lot of glue on there. All right, and then we're going to go, and I'm going to make it so it's not quite as heavy as the last one. And we're going to have this one a little bit hanging off of his or her. And then we'll give her a ribbon. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I probably should put the snowflake on the other side. I think it's too late to move the bird. All right, so there is that. Let me show you what I have. Let me get this up so I can get it out of the way. All right, let's get the eyes on here. Oh, how cute. All right, let me get the eyes and the mouth on there. This is what we have so far. And then we're going to get an eyes and the mouth on there. And I don't think I need any more glue, but I do need to, like, get rid of some of this glue. So this is where I look for my cheapo brushes that aren't going to matter if the bristles don't get clean all the way. So I'm looking for my cheapo brushes, like the Dollar Tree brushes. If you get a whole bunch of them for, oh, here we go. See these little cheapo things? This is from the Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to just kind of pull some of this glue out of there. So yeah, so the Christmas party at my brother's house, y'all, I don't know if I've been on Saturday. That was Saturday, so I don't think I've been on since then. We had so much fun. It was just a nice, relaxing time. We played some games. My brother's older daughter, she did all the cooking. She is, how old is Mia now? 23, I think, maybe 24, maybe 22, somewhere around there. And she made some macaroni and cheese. It was just incredible. It was really, really good. All right, I'm just trying to get some of this glue off of here. All right, that's good. And then I need to get some off over here too. All right, so we've got that. This will dry clear, but it'll still, even though it dries clear, it looks shiny. So you still kind of know it's there. So I'm just trying to wipe some of that off. All right, so now I'm going to grab my little, I've got a black Posca pen. I almost feel like I want some, I'm going to have to go in with like some snow or something, y'all. All right, here we go. We're going to go with the smile. And I should have done this before I put I have found that it is easier to do the eyes with these pens than it is with a paintbrush. I should have done this first. All right, so there we go. Look at that. All right, and I'm going to like, do snowmen have mittens? Isn't that cute? You got like he's top heavy. I was thinking about, there's like little hands or something that are across right here. I'm feeling like I'm gonna give it some mittens. This snowman's gonna have, well, maybe I'll just draw the line. No, I think I want mittens. We're gonna give this gal, she's gonna have mittens. I'll show you in a minute. And then I need to get out my white Posca pen and put some snow. All right, so this one has mittens. She has mittens. See her mittens? And we're going to come across to this side and do the same thing if I can find the line. Okay, I like that. All right, let me go up a little bit higher for the mitten on this side. And you push, oh gosh, a whole bunch came out. Never had it do that before. All right, hang on. I'm gonna get her mittens here. I think I need to shake it better is what the problem is. All right, and then we're going to come in. Oh, you know what else too I have, y'all? I have to pull out. All right, so this is what we have. She's got mittens on. I don't think I've ever seen a snowman with mittens. All right, so let's come in here with some white. And hopefully this one won't explode like the black did. And I'm going to put a little bit, oh gosh, it is. The white's still in there. Interesting. I'll put a little bit of white snow on the buttons. Okay, so we've got a little bit of snow on the buttons, and now we're going to put some on the brim of the hat, just kind of hanging off here. And maybe some snow on the greenery up top. A little bit more snow. Oh, I got to get the black eye for the bird too, y'all. All right, just kind of scratching this on them. A little bit on the heart. One on the heart down here. Alright, I think I like outlining this in white. So I'm going to just kind of come along. Oh, it looks a little bit better that way. And we'll put some snow on his nose, her nose. And we're going to get some snow over here on the brim of the hat. We saw an ice skating show last night. It was really good, y'all. It was really, really good. There's a lot of talent there. All right, let me come in here with this black. I'm just going to do a dot for the eye. Made it. And, all right, let me see what we got. I feel like we need some snow on the shirt, too. So let's put some snow across the top. Move that out of the way. I don't know if y'all are blocking y'all. I kind of want to know. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna. It's kind of cold. It's cold outside. It was so cold last night. By the time I got to the car, y'all, it was like I was like cold to the bone. I was like, I was not made for this kind of weather. No siree. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. And I'm gonna go around this. I don't know if this is the right or the wrong thing to do, but here I am. If you can catch the lip of the this item with the, see like this, if you can catch that with your marker, you can get a better line. All right, this is good. All right, let's see, what else do we need? I like the snow on the brim. All right, I think we got it. Let me show y'all. Just trying to get it all the way up there. All right, this is what we got, y'all. And then we'll put a little hanger on him. He cute. She cute. She's a she. And he's got his, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put like a little dot in the middle for the buttons. It wouldn't be sewn on, but that's okay. All right, and what else do we need? Oh, you know what? We need this right here. So we've got like a little piece of jute. We're gonna stick this through here. And we are going to tie this. All right, now that's uneven, but that's not going to matter because I'm going to, I'll cut that off. All right, we're going to put a little white bead on here, maybe. Maybe not. Come on. Come on. All right, hang on. Let's see if I twist it, if that'll make a difference. It should. One, got the other one. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to put this on here. Let me turn it around so y'all can see it. All right, and I want to put this in between here. I think I need to trim this. Oops. Let's trim it just a little bit. We're going to put that on there. That'll be good. We're going to scrunch this. In here. Come on. All right. I'm going to put that on here. We're going to squish this down. Can't have too many ornaments, can you? Okay, let me pull this over just a little bit. All right, so this is what we have. We're going to have this on here like that, and then I'm going to tie this in a knot, a square knot. Squeeze that nice and tight. All right, so this is what we have. I'm going to take, and I'm just going to kind of work this over here. This side looks a little bit longer, so I'm going to trim just a smidgen of this off. There we go. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to tie this. Oh, they're even again. So we're going to go right over left, left over right, the old Girl Scout way. And pull that tight. And we're going to trim that and trim that. Oh my gosh, y'all, is that not too stinking adorable? Look at that. Is she not too cute? Now, you know what? I could actually, this would make a great gift tag idea. And what you could do is you could write to and from on the back of it. And, or you could write the person's name down here on the front. That would be cute. Just kind of print or do like a, I know, isn't that so cute? I love it. All right, so this is how it would hang. If you were going to hang it, it would look like this. Or you could just put a piece of tape across here and put that on your package. And it would be so adorable. All right, y'all, that is what I have for you tonight. And I do not know if I'm going to be on in the next couple of days. If I am, I will let you know. And so make sure that you sign up for my Telegram if you haven't already. And I tried to let y'all know about 10 minutes in advance when I'm going to go on my live. All right, if I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Remember that Jesus loves you the most, and this is why we celebrate Christmas, is because Jesus came to knowing that he was going to go to the cross so that we could have a relationship with God because sin got in the way. All right? I love y'all. Hey, Carol, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. And I will see y'all. If I don't see you within the next couple of days, I'll be on and off just posting different things. I just don't know if I'll be live. All right. I love y'all, and thanks for joining me. All right. Bye-bye.